He'll join us if we go live. Oh, hello! Welcome to On the 10th. And we're just hanging out. It's a Friday. I've got a couple of my friends here who will be hopefully joining us on the 10th or in the basement of On the 10th come bottle share time. But we'll discuss that later on, probably tonight. We'll be discussing the Albino Rhino Beer Festival that's coming up in May. Nick staying over at my place. Nick talking about robots and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, we got Joe and Guy on right now. What's going on with you, Joe? What are you drinking, my friend?
Baby, what doth the Joe with drinking, baby? A lot of wrong, baby. I'm drinking a New England style IPA from Springdale Company, who basically Jack's Abbey, called But I Digress. Pretty damn good. And then I'm drinking Evil Twins, the Souse Bouse IPA, which is an IPA brewed with oats, lactose, vanilla, tangerine puree, and yuzu juice. Guess what? Sounds like a shit show. It is a shit show. Tastes like heartburn in a glass. It's a lot of citric acid. It's not bad. It's just by the time I'm done with this, probably gonna go need some Tums. So
yeah, that I've noticed that when you've been hanging out with us online, that you've been double or triple fisting. Everything all right in your world?
Everything's fine. I have like 25 IPAs I need to drink because they're all getting out of date. Well, yeah, because like every time I meet up with someone or I hang out, they're like, "Here's this IP, here's it," and then next thing I know, I have like 20 something of them, and they're all like 3 to 4 weeks old. I'm like, oh, I need to get on them. So I'm down to about 5 or 6 of them left. So I've made my way through them, thanks to these awesome hangouts.
You made your way through them. And Guy, hello, Guy. How are you today, sir? What are you drinking, my friend? And don't say water. You're on my channel. You better find something to drink.
I gotta wake up at 5 in the morning, so this is the fine Uwerts Porter. Wake up at 5.
Why don't you put a little bit of whiskey? I know you got a lot of whiskey back there. Just drop a bit of whiskey in there. It'll make you sleep easier.
A little bit of gin in the water?
A little bit of gin in the water. There you go. All right.
Just a little bit. No, baby.
And we've got the man with the best baby palate I've ever talked to in my life. Okay, that's me. Jamie's on. Hello, Jamie. How are you today?
Hey. Can you hear me now?
Can hear you good now?
Yeah, we can.
Are you going to sing us a song, Jamie?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I see what you did there, and I was ready for it.
That's too funny.
Sing a song about Joe's shitty beers.
Joe,
my beers or my shitty beer? Oh, both of them. Okay, I see what you did there.
What are you drinking? Beer. What are you drinking tonight, James?
Currently nothing, just water.
Why don't you put some whiskey in that water?
Whiskey.
To put it in the water?
In the water. Dump it in the water.
Not a lot, Guy. Let's be responsible here on the 10th.
But I did have some beer earlier.
What did you drink earlier?
There's a new small brewery in Cambridge called Jackass Brewing.
Oh, I heard of them, yeah.
They have
and they're not open yet, but you got your way in, didn't you?
One of them has no, they're open.
Oh, they're open.
They're one of the few. Well, it's actually the only brewery in Cambridge that opens at 12. So I was able to go. That's one thing with Barncat, and Northworks, I believe, is the other one that opens at like 6 or whatever on a Friday, and they're open when I'm not in town. So this place is actually open. So I went with a couple growlers and picked up. They have a nutty porter, which is pretty good. And they had a IPA. Wasn't a double number 5 IPA, but it was okay. Sun Kiss, I believe it was called, 5%, 5 or 6%. And then they had the worst name ever for a beer. It was called Red Beard Irish Ale.
Oh my Lord, help us!
That's fucking hilarious. And we got a couple comments here. Roger wants to know what's the song, because I guess it's Sing Along Friday. I totally forgot to put that as the title. And I said some Irish tune, and then he said Danny Boy, well played. Would have been way better. The pipes are calling. And
this is Dangerous Water.
Oh, that's your man. Oh yeah, that's how much gin did you put in? Is that all gin now? I'm sorry if I said something there.
I don't know. It's freaking delicious.
Excellent.
It's no longer water.
From Magic Hat Brewing Company.
That's on you.
Yeah. I'm drinking the Heart of Darkness Stout. If it was in focus, there it is.
No, you don't want to be in
it's a
focus
limited
for
run.
Magic Hat beer. That's all I'm saying.
I know. This was something that I saw when I went over to Wegmans, and I was like, you know what? It's a stout. I'm going to try it. Wegmans. So we're going to try it out.
That beer is okay. Magic Hat's kind of in the same vein of like
Oh, it
Samuel
smells fucking fantastic. But
like Samuel Adams and Saranac and all those. You know, very approachable to most craft beer drinkers, but not anything special for the most part.
What's the ABV on this one?
Probably 5. That's how Magic Hat rolls.
They're in the 5 world.
Speaking of red beer, ahoy hoy, good timing, LOL. Stop with the ahoy hoy stuff, red beard. Just stop.
Yep. Just stop.
In the name of... All right, I'm done. You wanted singing, right? That's the whole premise
There
of
you
the
go.
show.
Yeah, we're singing. Everyone's singing at some point, singing something. And you were right.
You did,
this is actually a 5.7% alcohol.
I mean, like that. They're always in the like Chappelle would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you say 5.
On the fifth.
Yeah, that's 5. Yeah, no, they're probably around 5 to 5.5 for most of their.
The 5th.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll plead the 5th.
is that also the number they get out of 10 in your world? If you were a reviewer of beers,
I would be giving it out of 5. Yes, I would.
Oh, here comes the man with the plan that's going to sing Danny Boy for us. Since
Just so you know, the word fifth means gay in French.
Oh boy,
5th.
hey, happy is
you learn something
to be.
new every hangout.
What's going on, guys?
What's up?
I saw Guy at the Dr. Dre setup, so I had to come in.
Now hold up. Mm-mm.
All right, so now that 2 people have joined us,
Right,
Roger, what are you drinking tonight, my friend? What are so
maple
I'm
syrup.
getting up early to work tomorrow, so I'm just having a few Lagunitas shutdown undercover investigations.
Good beer.
Still small ABV.
And the man that does not compute.
Oh, come on, Nick. Nick.
Joe, your opinion is irrelevant.
Here we go.
Want to see
Jeez.
how fast I
that's
can
the
boot someone?
computer guy again.
Your opinion is stupid, just like your palate.
You should prepare more techie jokes. I will fill all your ports.
Oh God.
The I'm embarrassed for as a whole.
And he made it his.
You keep making ports jokes. I'm gonna have to undock you from my friends list.
I'm no longer a floppy.
Please leave. Just leave. This is terrible. No more robot puns, please. Just stop. Save us from you.
What
Yeah, save us.
what is that beer gadget that Ewart owns? Like 5 of them. They're from the future. The Brewmaster.
The Brewmaster.
We might actually be seeing how the Brewmaster comes to be with Nick playing with robots.
Yeah, Nick is basically the Brewmaster that has come to kind of life almost in a way.
There's a weird love triangle, and somehow
Please don't
Brewmaster is born
encourage this at all. Please.
No,
Oh,
in 2022.
Don't do it.
He's gonna have to draw a chart.
Yeah, like,
You know why Nick's not on camera right now?
and let's be happy about that. I'm very thankful at this point.
Is he loading his floppy drive?
Listen, this
Rock!
is Heart of Darkness
Rock!
from Magic Cat. I know. Don't encourage
What is
it.
a hard drive?
Let me just say that this is better than that Witchwood beer I just had.
Now,
Tell you that.
that's not saying a lot. It is Witchwood, right?
Uh-huh.
Goblin.
You
No,
seem
the-
all fucked up on Witchwood.
No, I had the Imperial Red. It was terrible.
Now again, hashtag toddler palate. He has grown, but not
It's a
that much.
4.7% fucking Ruby Red Ale. It's terrible.
It's an imperial beer at 4.7.
That's what it's. That's the name of it.
4.7.
Holy shit, that's fantastic. Are you drinking
Those
Imperial
crazy
Red?
UK guys, they're crazy in their numbers and their names.
I mean, you drink like a mild or like a Ruby, they're usually around like 3.5, 4. They're not big beers like models and stuff.
that's why it's
they have flavor.
4.7. It's crazy.
Fantastic.
Imperial Radler.
No drunken one found you. Were you looking? I'm
Were we
confused.
hiding?
Yeah, I don't know. Drunken One does have about 7 billion subscriptions that he tries to figure out who's streaming and when they're streaming, because there's always someone streaming in his feed at all times. So, I feel like on a Friday night there's probably like 20 people streaming. It's like, oh, who do I join?
Put the notification bell on all of them, so his phone just goes crazy all day. Ding, ding,
Crazy.
Well, that means he's got a lot of streams to choose from. For some reason, he chose you because you're that special.
Oh, good. The
Just
robot's
saying.
gone. Nick, what are you drinking, buddy?
I just cracked open Labatt Blue, so nothing special.
Holy shit. You are an absolute mess, bro, right now. Absolute mess.
Is it fresh?
Is it fresh?
He's one beer away from drinking.
Yeah,
Swish.
yeah, you can really kind of make out the hop they used.
Would you say it is Canada's finest Pilsner, in your opinion?
No. Oh, God, it smells like toilet water.
There you go, boys. Canada's finest Pilsner equals toilet water.
Then if I come to your place, I want to drink from the toilet.
Oh,
Wow, this is going downhill at a rapid pace.
awkward.
Well, thanks for joining us on the 10th today. You guys have a wonderful night. No, I'm just kidding.
And I'm just
I'm just kidding.
Drunken One says he is drinking a Stone IPA. Wow, Drunken One spending money. No, again, let me take that back. I don't know if he's actually. What's that, Rod?
I thought he was drinking Stone yesterday too. I got a 6-pack.
Or maybe a 12-pack. I would say I don't know if he actually spent his own money on it because I know he likes to homebrew and whatnot. But could be worse IPAs out there you pick up, right?
True that. True that.
Yep.
I've never had a Stone IPA. I should try.
What?
Yeah. Knowing your palate, again, not gonna mess with the hashtag baby whatever. What I'm saying is, for you, how you like New England style, Stone IPA not in that vein, bro. Old school. Although they have
West
formulated. Yeah, it's West
I've got to
Coast.
try everything out, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I think the only beer I've had from Stone is the Oaked Arrogant Bastard.
I like that. It's pretty good beer. Arrogant Bastard, I feel, I don't want to say it's overrated because I don't even know if it's rated anymore. But it's always one of those beers that like they have the whole spiel on the bottle about like you're not man enough to drink me because it's so bitter and blah blah blah. You drink, you're like it's all right.
Oh, like shit, where
Settle
like you
down,
have to call it Oaked Arrogant Bastard instead of Oak Aged Arrogant Bastard or something.
Arrogant
crap on the
Bastard,
side of the bottle.
Arrogant Brewing, which is technically kind of Stone Brewing, but
No, it is. They just made it a
I
separate.
know it's the marketing thing they're doing, but
Yeah.
I mean, it throws people off.
Because they wanted more within the Arrogant Bastard lineup, so they just kind of made it their own thing, which I don't know how necessary that was. I never heard anyone like, yeah, totally, Arrogant Bastard needs his own line of beers. Like they didn't, but Stone, I guess, wanted to.
That's funny. Hello, Redbeard. What are you drinking tonight, sir?
I am cracking open some juicy ass.
Cracking open juicy.
There's no more IPA number 5 in North Bay. It's
Oh,
gone. It's all
Aw.
gone. It's all gone.
What are you wearing?
Horns.
I was kind of hoping we would bring that up, and we were just
Well, I
totally
mean,
ignored the whole time.
horn beard.
In the way of making a joke, I guess you could say you're horny.
All right, Peter's not here to write it.
That's no joke.
Smackety smackety doo.
oh, Drunken One
by the
said.
way,
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry,
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. No,
Okay,
it's
I was
your
going to
chat.
say. I was going to say. Rajay doesn't want to talk about IPA number 5 until Joe sends him one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
I mean, if you really want one, Rod, let me know. I'll just send that and maybe a couple others. Do you want to try it or no?
It keeps coming up like all the time. I'm like,
He's got to.
Rod, do you want to try? Yes or no?
I'll try it if I have it. Yeah, of course I will.
Well, when I send Todd's stuff out in like a week or two, I'll throw a little package together for you and throw it and you grab one, send it your way. Assuming they're available still here. I don't know if it's crazy like Ontario where everyone buys them. When by everyone I mean Chris, but I know they're here. I know. So they had an issue with actually bringing it in New York. I guess they had some kind of issue importing it, and I think the first batch that showed up here in New York was actually like from a month and a half ago, which was unfortunate. So, but I think new batches are going to be showing up. So,
That's good.
collective fast, baby.
What were you saying about Drunken One?
Oh, Drunken One. He's trying to bring up a debate here, sparking a bit of a debate. He says it's better. He's talking about the Stone IPA. It's better than Dogfish Head 60-minute IPA. Oh, two big boys in the craft beer realm. You say Stone IPA is better than 60-minute. Rod, you've had both. What do you think, bro? hand?
Could be. It's a matter of preference. You can go either way. Flip a coin. If I had to choose one of the two, though, I would choose Dogfish 60.
See, I haven't had, and I don't know if Drunken One's drinking the reformulated IPA because they have like they have like version 2 or 3 or whatever. I think that's a bit fair because I don't think or unfair, I should say, because Dogfish I don't think ever reformulated the 60 minutes, still the original recipe. So I don't think they're all that even. But yeah, I don't know. I think they're kind of completely different.
I like the 90 more than the 60.
Yeah, the 90 is much better. Hey, Berserker's on here.
What's up, Berserker? Berserker. Haircut.
He's from Russia. Sing for him. Berserker.
Nice.
Oh, you bad passer.
Did you see there, Guy, on the comments, sir?
Yeah, I just saw that.
Sort of like a sponsor, I guess.
Oh,
That's kind of like a sponsorship, right?
So I might get a Star Trek badge, Star Trek whiskey glasses, and
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Too bad they know that you're actually a Star Wars fan.
Star Trek Wars.
Yeah.
Star Trek.
You say Star Trek horse.
Wars. Star Trek Wars. That's funny.
That's funny. What's everyone else doing this fine weekend coming up? Anything? Anyone?
I need to go to work in the morning.
We're all working tomorrow.
Mm.
Damn it.
Go sleep.
Working 9 to 5.
Nope. Some of you are.
They're doing 10-hour shift. It's like I gotta wake up at 5 in the morning.
I'm going to be busy sleeping in.
Yeah, it's rough.
You gonna be sleeping inside of your robot?
What?
You gonna be sleeping inside of your robot?
Sleeping is a little small.
Womp womp.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'll make my USB Type-C fit in that 2.0.
That just sounds dirty.
Craig has arrived in the chat as well. Hello, Craig. What's going on?
Yeah, Mr. Craig.
Bonjour.
We actually got Bachfest here this weekend.
What's that? Tell us about it.
Like a
Festival of Bach beers. Bach style.
Oh, baby. Baby, I thought you saying Bach, baby, a Doppelbach, and all kinds of Bach.
Einen Sie Doppelbock, yeah.
I was in a Bach analysis tonight on Tyler Metzel's channel.
That's on you, I think.
Grand total of 4 views over the thing. It was a good time.
Whose channel are you on?
Tyler Mansell.
Tyler,
Oh.
he's a nice guy, but just like
Kaiser Soze. What?
yeah.
Bach it up.
Did you guys seriously do a show about the style of
Say
Bach?
I'll be Bach.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of the two that I had.
What'd you have?
I had the
Shiner Bach.
Please don't.
What the fuck is going
That's
on?
not even a Bach, even though it says it is.
an Erbach
Bach
by, Erbach by Creemore Springs and the whole Fest Bach.
Get the
I
Bach.
could find.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to Bachs, don't ever buy those again. It's not ideal.
On the one that's yeah, go Bach yourself. Sorry, I need my jokes.
Oh, jeez.
Now we ran a course.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Sorry, that joke shouldn't have made it by the censors.
That's all
There
the
is no
Bach.
censors. The censor is yourself. Just get it.
We're all Bach'd out now.
Yeah. Are you going to the Bach Fest, or you just mentioned it?
I gotta work, and then they take us to lunch, and we have a few beers there. And then, depending on what happens, it goes through Sunday, so I might make it down by then.
Where is it?
Like in our downtown area. So they had the goats and stuff today.
Goatsy.
Goats are like the mascot of Bach.
26th annual Bach Fest. Mark your calendars for March 2nd to the 4th of 2018, boys.
The best.
Yeah,
It's the best event since the Niagara Beer and Wine Festival.
Nothing will beat that. Let's be honest. You know what's up, Nick. What's up?
Fucking best time ever.
It was fantastic. They have pre-Bach festivities. How about no?
They get Bach
What
out.
are they doing in the pre-Bach festivities?
That's a good question. Let's see if they actually say. They probably don't know. They're just like, wouldn't it be cool if we just said we had pre-Bach festivities? I'll say so. It was earlier in this week. They were on Wednesday. They tapped a Bach, and then they had a beefsteak club dinner on the 27th of Saturday. 27th of January on a Saturday, and that's pretty much it. That's all the festivities. The pre-Bach festivities included 2 things.
Ewert, is that a plum?
Some Bakken fun.
It's a young prune, yes.
One day it will be juice that enters Ewert's body. No doubt.
Exactly.
Speaking of juice entering Ewert's body, you mentioned he has a couple beers. What are you drinking?
I just finished a barrel-aged 4D Old Ale by Cunahans.
Cunahans?
Yeah, it was delish. Liquid candy.
Oh, baby. Liquid candy. What year was it? Was it this year's or last year's?
Yeah, it was this year's. Previous years was definitely more sugary, sweet, and sticky. It's still good, but not like previous vintages.
Looks like Beer Zerker's here. Hello, Beer Zerker, drinking the little Asian beers.
Fucking beer! It's been a Beer Zerker sighting. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Welcome
back. Welcome back
From
to the
the
life
dead.
that is beer tubing, Beer Zerker.
Welcome back, Beer Zerker.
I still don't know anything about it at all, but I know you do.
You're kind of on the fringe, Joe.
I'm on the outside looking in.
Yeah,
I'm
just-
almost ready to jump over that hoop, but not like I can't jump through the hoop. I'm gonna just crash into the hoop and then try again.
Gypsy beer tuber. Gypsy beer tuber.
Gypsy beer tuber.
Fucking
Well, the
pouring
best-
his ass out everywhere.
The best part is about a month when that changes, and then Ewert and Greg are forced to have channels. That's going to be the best.
I've
thing
already
about
I've already
beer
fulfilled
tuber.
my obligation the first time.
No, that's not how it
Why do I have
works.
to do it again?
Because you have to. Because that's just how those are the rules.
When
Not
you
the
have a
rules with
channel,
Big
I
Z.
will.
And on the
When
Wiseman's
you have a
kid.
channel, I will have content on my channel again. When you have a channel,
All right, that's fair.
Oh,
You gotta be
challenge.
on my
Challenge
channel to like
accepted.
the live review, like showing your face and like you have to do that.
show my face. Well, we'll see.
Oh no, not we'll see. It's happening.
I'm gonna get a luchador mask like Lee.
Well, you can luchador it up. That's terrible, but it's also fine.
Joe had an excellent Halloween special.
No,
What in the sweet fuck is beer?
you're drinking Asian beer. Leave him
It's not like a Maltica.
It's like basically free.
Can't beat it then.
Jesus.
Free of anything.
Reminds me of those $2 plastic bottles of Corlovachko I used to get in the Eastern Bloc.
Oh.
Just better than American beer.
This is true.
Oh, good save.
No,
I'd rather drink
that's
Teo
gaming.
You drink anything from Springdale, Ewert, yet? The Jack's Abbey's? Like L?
No, not aware of it.
Oh,
Jack Abbey. Oh, they've succumbed to the pressure.
Yeah, they
of
were
making
like,
ales.
hang on,
Oh.
we can't just do lager. So
Those-
instead of
those
being
fucking- those, oh no. See, anybody who does that, oh, we're gonna be so dedicated. We're just do a sour program. Give me a break.
They basically open up a new
always
brewery.
cave.
Yeah, they open up a new brewery just called Springdale for.
Oh, they're so weak. They're so weak.
No, they're pretty good though. But it is kind of shit.
And because they have to do Haze Bros. Can't do Haze Bros. On a
I got a
lager.
breakfast stout from them too. I got to get into. I got this and that, and that's it. I sent Rod one from Springdale that he drank that he enjoyed. I can't remember the name of it. Something.
So weak.
Settled down. Is
No,
Wolverine still
I-
producing stuff in Michigan?
I have no idea. Are they? I would assume so.
I don't know. You live in Michigan according to your every profile.
I do not drink Wolverine. The only time I ever have Wolverine is after like several beers.
We had them at festivals and we really liked them. They were good.
Well, I know. Yeah, Ghoul is really good. I mean, I would drink that any time.
Oh, Craig is out there from UK.
Yeah. Craig. Oh, there he is. Yeah, Bach
Got
the
his
Trend.
Bach line in.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be joining. He'll be in the comments commenting.
What, Spain again?
Fucking
know.
Rod's so codependent. He's always looking for somebody else to hang on, you fucker. So soft. Oh, by the way, I'll be in Cincinnati soon.
Don't hang out with him. It's a mistake.
Are you talking to me or him?
I'm telling Rod, I'll hang out with you. It's a mistake.
Oh, okay.
You'll wake up topless and wondering what happened. Trust me.
And your
It's
wife
not quite
will
as bad
be
as Paul.
satisfied.
Mhm. Paul.
yeah,
Paul's-
but your wife will be happy. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I asked Greg about that. Paul's going to the UK tomorrow. He's leaving, so that'll be interesting to
Is
see
that
how.
tomorrow he's going?
Yeah, he's leaving tomorrow night, I believe it is.
Oh boy, God bless him.
Sasquatch in the UK.
That's
I
why
feel
it's
for all
going
those
in the
guys.
UK.
And the Queen doesn't pose.
Hide the women. I mean, hide the women. For real, hide them.
Yeah, hide your children, hide your wife, because Paul's doing things up in here. I won't say what, but a lot of things.
Hide the women. Hide the women. Hide your queen. Hide the women of all ages, because Paul doesn't discriminate.
Yeah, hide basically everything from Paul.
Hide your queen, hide your princess.
Just
Not
basically
princesses.
lock Paul up, and that we don't have to hide everything from. Just hide Paul from everything.
That's easier said than done.
Locking Paul up would be like taking King Kong from Skull Island. Just that whole.
I don't even know if I trust
He
you in
is
the
like a King
livestock
Kong.
out there. Hide the
It's like King Kong meets Harry and the Hendersons.
Pretty much. I try to prepare
Instead
like
of a boat, it's a station wagon. You know?
I don't think Craig and Peter like understand what's going to happen, but there's going to be on them. There's going to be a lot of things on them, but specifically this entire situation.
You're going to see Paul's penis at least once.
Oh, listen, Nick. You didn't have to take it there, but yes.
You know, and I like a lot of the British guys, their channels and all that. But all I know is I need Peter to take as much footage and commentary as possible.
That's going to be on his new channel.
Yeah, it's the Manchester piss up. It should be fun.
Yeah,
Be a piss
they're
up,
big
all right.
promises. So let's hope he delivers. And it's not just like
I'm
one
just going
video.
to keep an eye on all the UK newspaper headlines and see what's going on. That's the important part.
Well, I think it's when Paul returns home and bodies start washing up that we're going to be concerned.
It's like a message in a bottle kind of thing, except for it's a dead hooker.
It's it's gonna take months for all this news to break. It's gonna be great times. Can't wait.
Yeah, so I still think the UK is in a little bit of a permafrost right now, so most of it's just going to go to the water.
That could actually work for the song too. Hooker in a bottle. Yeah.
Sing along, everyone sing. He wants to know if he missed the singing yet, and
He says Ewert's not so secret. Gay love for Peter is cute.
What? Is that what Paul said?
No, that's what Lee said.
Lee just said in the comments. That's awesome.
My not
Which-
so
Everybody's
secret
favorite-
gay love
everybody's
for
favorite
Paul?
But doesn't everybody have a not so secret gay love for Peter? Come on now. Come on now.
Oh, my gay love for Peter.
It's just his accent, like everything else. Like I just want to hear the man speak. The rest of it,
He's like the stereotype of Brits that I have from all my Faulty Towers and Monty Python movies. They're all clever and
it's perfect. Especially his Facebook post about what not to say to a female caller. Let me get that up for you.
I don't know.
That fucking made me laugh.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, his Facebook stuff's hilarious.
Yeah, especially when he's not being political.
Sweet, I forgot
Goodness
having
sake.
a second monitor. Can take a look at the comments at the same time.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Anybody
that's-
realize
Badass.
Toolbox is working again?
What?
Ooh.
Oh, they fixed it.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but like I tried.
Channel coming soon is going to put on the bottom of his down there.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I was looking at a couple live shows from yesterday, and like had the thing like it said live stream comments not available, and you couldn't load any like comments after or make any comments. I don't know if they fixed that today, but
I randomly saw an interesting thing with live streams. YouTube is going to make an option that, like, me and actually Chris do the same thing in our gaming videos. We put the comments into the video, so afterwards people that are watching can understand who we're talking to. But I guess YouTube is going to make it an option that you can watch those comments live in the side after it's done.
One caveat with that though is, and I don't want to embarrass anyone because I don't. 1,000 subs you need 1,000 subs. Didn't have that as an option.
Oh,
Really? 'Cause it came up in my thing saying it
watching
was
a
going
travel TNA.
That's what I read a couple days. It said you need 1,000 subs for all that.
I didn't click learn more, so fair enough.
Mhm.
I bet you I could do it right now with OBS and have it show up on my screen.
We need to settle down.
Yes. Oh no, like I agree with the OBS thing. It works awesome, but this is a way to do it with.
Hold on, Berserker, you're speaking. Go ahead.
Sorry. There's that plan that fucking chats when people type in there, and then there's like cartoons that go along with the chat and live hangouts. Was that like a program or is that YouTube?
No, that's YouTube. They just added a bunch of emojis and a bunch of other stuff because they're like, let's get into
Facebook. No. They gave emojis to the viewers.
Yeah, you can post like if you go post a comment, you can bring up like a whole thing with a bunch of emojis and just crazy shit.
That's the worst thing that's ever been done.
Well, I mean, it's basically owned by Facebook. Everyone owns everybody. Not owned by Facebook. Owned by Google. Everybody just fucking. That's all. It's emojis. Like the new the Apple. What is it? That iPhone X or whatever the new one is. The whole song on the commercials all about new emojis. It's like I don't know. It's
so like Rain in Your Parade is gonna be like the talking turd, and then Earth will be a talking. You're gonna be able to piss puddle.
I think what you can do now is you can actually like make yourself into an emoji, and like it'll move around and open its mouth and stuff with you, and it's. I just not for me, but cool for kids and stuff. I guess.
Yeah, you were already a fucking emoji, Redbeard. Jesus Christ.
Sure, with those horns, you are like horns and the sunglasses. You're about 90% accurate.
Beard is like,
yeah. The beard too. You're about 3/4 of the way there, big boy.
Nice.
Got to think one, maybe like some kind of crazy hat, and then you're good to go.
I want to be like Annoying Orange, but with a plum.
Greg says,
you have children watch Annoying Orange.
Sounds plum crazy to me.
Oh,
you know what? You just gave me a great idea. I might be able to try to do that with my the green screen.
Chris, I've given you so many good ideas. I'm yet to wait. I'm still waiting for a lot of these things to come to reality.
Yeah, I don't know how many good ideas you've had, but it's sub 3. Greg says, I hope this hangout is being professional. Greg, you're not here, so how can it be professional? Come on now.
No, it's only professional because he's not here.
Yeah. Well, no, when he's here, he's more professional than Nick at this point. I'm not really saying much, but and then Lee says it's really not Greg, and he also says so they are doing what XSplit has always allowed. Good job, YouTube.
We only have like one spot left in here. Maybe we should like have them fight to the death of the comments, see what to come in.
No.
Or fight to see who actually has to show up here. That'd be more appropriate.
I'm kidding.
The loser has to join. But no females. We don't want to excite Nick at all.
We just need more friends with dogs. Just leave the webcam on the dog.
I just want to hear one more Warbot voice and I'll kick Nick out of here real fast.
Nick just goes by.
We just need Nick to speak in what's that fucking toy, that beer fucking thing, that
the Brewmaster we talked about earlier.
Brewmaster. We already talked about it? Oh, sorry, I missed that.
You have you've bought all of them. Like all of them. You own every single Brewmaster.
No, but I gave one to Nick.
You gave one to me. I moved some stuff and I can't find it right now. So.
Oh, but you can find that fucking robot in that, that glove.
He can find a fucking Power Glove circa 1989 or whatever, but he can't find the Brewmaster that you were sent to.
He just found it digging around in storage.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm actually thinking I'm gonna sell it. I haven't used it in like 10 years.
After the hangout the other night, you should definitely sell it or give it away. Don't ever use it again.
Irrelevant.
I wish I could have seen that. Fuck, I would have died. I would love to have filmed myself as a reaction video to watching Nick display the glove on a live hangout with the female.
I never want to see that again, ever. Not once. I
was really hoping that Nick was going to do this with the Power Glove at some point. It would have been just fucking hilarious.
But hold on, which hand was the Power Glove on though? Which was the poking or the receiving?
I'm the pitcher, not the catcher.
Oh, Nick!
See what the Greg's comment? The robot has gotten Nick so much pussy.
Yeah, right.
Actually, the Power Glove should have been trying to enter the robot. That just would have been way better right there.
Oh, okay, Nick, you're offended. We had to pay fucking 3 hours of you making robot voices. You owe us all an apology right now, please.
Nick, we're just trying to
I apologize for nothing.
We're
I
we're
know
trying to
you.
bring a little sexuality to your robotic existence.
I just want to point out how awesome that elevator is. By the way, Chris, just want to point that out.
Yeah, can you hear it constantly? Yeah, it's bothering the shit out of me. Anyway, speaking of,
Everybody loves
I
it.
don't even know where I was going there, but
Speaking
anyway,
of bothering the shit out of everyone, hello, Drunken One.
Hey, come on.
That was a segue, Drunken One.
That was a great segue. Thank you so much, Sir Joe. A lot.
What's up, Drunken One? How goes it?
what are you drinking there, Drunken One?
I am about to. I said a couple times in the comments, hey, what do y'all think of this one? The Founders Dirty Bastard.
I like it.
That is a awesome beer, is it not?
You are what you drink, sir.
That's true. We've all drank it. We're all dirty bastards.
I haven't had it.
You haven't made it until you've been
Wait,
sent
what?
to New York.
You haven't had it, Red Bear? You haven't had dirty bastard?
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I've never had it.
As soon as I see it, I will become a dirty bastard.
Well, you had the backwards bastard, right?
Oh, guys, you gotta try this one. I'm not a big baller and drink everything like y'all do, but my next brew that I brew is gonna be a Scottish ale. Big baller, yeah, they're baller shot collars when it comes to drinking those fancy beers.
Big baller with a shot collar.
Hey, Drunken One.
Is he like big baller with a shot collar?
Settle down, P. Diddy or Puff Daddy. But here's
the big
I was
baller.
waiting. I was trying to figure out who it was that was doing that line too.
He is Mace with you. Where's the Notorious B.I.G.? Okay, so. Well, you get Founders there, right, Drunken One? You need to, as far as their like regular lineup goes. I know you like porters and stouts. Try their porter; it's really good, really good.
Okay, yeah. This is. I don't know much about a Scotch ale, but this is kind of like a red ale and a stout kind of mixed together. It's somewhere kind of in between. My next brew that I'm gonna make, that I'm gonna brew myself, is gonna be some kind of Scottish ale. Because man, that's a damn yummy beer right there, gents. If you hadn't found it, go find you one.
No,
Is Dirty Bastard more of a wee heavy or a Scotch ale?
It's I think it's wee heavy just because it hits the ABV that would justify it.
Okay.
But it's like what I think that beer is like 7.5%. It's
on here somewhere. I thought 8.5. It's 8.5.
Yeah, it's a wee heavy.
But it's marked as a Scotch ale. Anyway, I like the flavor of this. I wouldn't call it what you will, but that's got a really good flavor. I got a 6-pack, and I've been saving the last couple for a night like tonight, and here I am. Thank you so much, Nick, for letting me in.
The wee heavies and the Scotch ales, they have the, like you're talking about the red ales, it has the characteristics of a lot of caramel and toffee, but then it has like some of the slight peat smoke going on, like the smokiness to it, which is kind of where it delves into a Scotch ale. They do a barrel-aged version called Backwoods Bastard that like half of us like and half of us don't. I love it. I know Ewart loves it.
Okay.
The other half
don't
matter. But I know like Redbeard doesn't like it. Greg doesn't like it. I'm sure Chris doesn't like it because he has a baby palate. I'm sure other people don't like it.
Baby palate. It's 50 IBUs, so it's not overpowering. It's a good malty beverage. I like it.
We've got some pretty interesting comments right now, I got to say. Lee says Nick is not cutest of Borg, like Locutus of Borg, but not cutest. Touches Rob, he blows in their cartridge slot.
Oh,
Greg says that totally peeing in that elevator in May, it'll be like the new stink in Chad's basement,
which is known to have people pee in it because they can't make it upstairs in the bathroom because they're slots.
And I said no, Greg.
Well, I mean, it's not your elevator, so not advised. You probably get in trouble. Probably shouldn't do it.
You think?
No, I mean, Greg doesn't care though. He only cares about himself. He's a piece of shit.
Is there a camera in the elevator?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that just turns Greg on. Let's be honest. Let's stop the man.
That makes it more of a challenge, right?
Yeah. He's like, oh, let me get the perfect angle of me pissing in here. And they see everything.
The whole thrill of being caught kind of thing.
By the way, they can't see everything because you're Polish.
The pee might actually quiet the elevator.
Yeah.
And by the way,
Move up the slides.
It's too much lubrication.
It'll soundproof the elevator, which is needed with Greg there, yes.
I just want to say this is the first time on the 10th live broadcast that we have a full panel.
Good time.
Look at you. Look where you've come.
And like potentially, if there was, I'd say we could get at least 2 or 3 more people in here that are in the comments. We got a good just good group of people all around right now. It's awesome.
Yeah, there's 7 watching, which I think is outside of the people who have the comments up. I believe someone mentioned that it doesn't count the people that have the comments up.
It doesn't count us. Yeah, there's 17 in there. There's 10 here, and then 7 in the group.
That's almost as many subs as Chris has in general. That's crazy.
Speaking of Chris, I don't think he has a baby palate. I mean, I feel bad that this sort of hashtag is stuck with him.
Preteen?
Because his palate is in utero. It's not even a baby palate.
Did you start that, Ewart?
Embryo palate.
No, he did. He likes to take credit. I'll let him have credit.
I thought I came up with that term, but
yeah, he didn't.
I think I did.
Well, whatever. I'll give it to Ewart. I'll give it. He doesn't. He's old. He has a happy prune juice. I'll give it to him. It's him. You can have it.
It's the kind of thing you really need a YouTube superstar to make a video about it and just launch it to the next level.
Like a rock star finisher or starter?
Yeah, totally. I mean, upwards of 50 people watch that video.
That's a lot. A lot of people.
That is worldwide influence right there.
Hey, it was worth the 10 minutes I put into making it.
I'll tell you.
5 minutes was using crayons to make a Redbeard sticker for my glass.
Dude, that was pretty fantastic.
That made my day, man, for sure.
The best of it is probably those crayons too. That's the best part.
No, it totally was. Yeah, Jamie doesn't lie. Jamie would never lie. He says it's crayon.
It was either, I can't remember. It was either crayons or my kids' markers.
Okay, now he's lying. He might be lying a little bit.
You made me realize that I went to an actual decal shop and like vinyl decals made. I spent way too much. I could just do what you did.
Yeah, well, you could have just had Jamie do it for you for free.
Yeah.
I mean, he's up to the challenge clearly.
I say we all wear Redbeard T-shirts when we go to Chad's Festival.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, if he wants to send us some for free, I still won't, but I'd be all right.
Thanks, buddy.
Dude, you wore a fucking Ice Cube T-shirt. Fuck.
Number one, it was an Ice T-shirt with ice cubes in his head. So let's get it correct, you old bastard. Number two,
is that
with Ice Cube and Ice Tea.
That's where that reference came from. You actually wore that shirt to like the beer festival.
Oh yeah, I went for it to Chad's Fest. Why would you wear it?
That's too funny.
Yeah,
Joe wears nothing but like fucking hashtag like commentary on his shirts and just like sticky stuff. Ugh. So embarrassing.
That was the first time I ever wore anything like that, but I mean, I could do it again. It'd be fun. I'm down. You're just a terrible human being.
I am.
Right? I'm just speechless for a second. What happened, Joe? Joe's speechless. What?
Yeah, you're just terrible. Like, there's nothing good to say about the guy. He exists, and that's all there is.
Joe's all shtick, guys. There's no substance there.
I don't have a shtick. I don't have a channel. There's no shtick. There's no channel.
Well, that is your shtick, is not having a channel. I'm going to make a channel tomorrow, guys.
That is actually a pretty fantastic shtick, though. Come on.
You're committed.
Here's the shirt right here on this.
Here's the shirt. Yeah, look at that shirt. Just ignore my man boobs, but look at the shirt.
I've seen
Ignore my man boobs.
It's a fantastic shirt. It's iced tea with Ice Cube as ice cubes in the iced tea. Here's the best part about that, though. The worse than me wearing that shirt, which was awesome to begin with. It really wasn't terrible. I had like 10 people not get it. They would stare at my shirt and be like, "Oh, what's happening?" Well, yeah, they were like, "I'm like Ice Teas and CSI or whatever." I know you might not recognize his music, but like, oh. I didn't get that. Whenever someone I just went to another booth. I'm like, I can't. You don't understand the reference, whether you think it's cheesy or not. I'm just not going to talk to you because you just don't understand the world and how it works. So I'm just going to leave.
But here's the thing, Joe. I understood that reference in like the early 90s. I didn't get it now. Like, is there something more to this, pun or this like direct imagery of their names? Like, is there something I was missing? I didn't
No,
get it myself.
no.
Like, okay, Ice-T and Ice Cubes.
Again,
okay.
we have
what?
We have clarified
Did
that
Ice
on a scale of
Cube
1 to old,
fuck
you're
Ice-T?
super fucking old. You have a plum as an avatar, which is going to turn into a prune, which is going to be your nightly. We get it. We don't need to clarify with you, because you are not the target demographic for this.
But I am, considering how old those rappers are.
No, listen. Speaking of the beer festival, every time I remember last year's beer festival.
Chris, is that the Niagara Beer and Wine Festival you're talking about?
I'm talking about the festival of the albino rhino. Every time I see Nick, he's got a camera attached to his face. Every single picture, every single time. Wait, let's find another picture of Nick. Oh, wait, that's not on his face. You're lucky there.
Can we change it this year to him having the robot? He just has to hold that robot constantly everywhere.
There's the man right there on Food Patrol right there.
I'm doing a review with Joe with that.
I'm going to bed.
All right, take it easy, Guy.
Nike.
He should have that
There's
robot.
another
Like
one,
it's
Nick.
fucking Triumph. Like the robot's interviewing people.
Yeah.
For me too.
Oh, there's a
He's
piece
taking pictures of me when I'm taking pictures. Oh, you took a. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Can you get that off the screen, please? Thank you.
Oh wait! Oh, there's the man. There it is.
Can we start a Patreon for
That's
Nick
not
to
actually a
make that
bad
concert?
picture.
So you shaved your beard off.
Yeah, I did. It was terrible.
I'm gonna start a GoFundMe account for Joe to get him some better shirts.
Well,
where's?
you need about $1 million because that is
There
a
he
great.
is.
There's Pops drinking. What is Hunter doing? Is Hunter marching? What is that?
He's leaning on an invincible fence right here.
He's like, I see you drinking. I'm just gonna fucking start marching out of here. I don't.
And there's the best person of the festival right here.
Is that that's Mr. Joe? That's your dad, Joe?
Yeah, that's Average Pops. Yep.
Average Pops. Yeah, that's what you call him. Yeah, Average Pops. I knew that.
And here's Fat Chad, but now he's skinny. Good for him.
He still doesn't know how to sing. Sorry, Chad.
Sorry, Chad, I can't sing.
You could even have a background band playing if you still can't sing. Nothing wrong with it. I can't sing.
So speaking of the festival itself, Nick has booked his tickets.
Mm-hmm. It's official. I'm coming.
It's official. He's coming. He's coming for the 50th.
And not in the Greg fashion of coming, but
wait, what date?
Rub and tug maybe if we visited one.
What is the date of the fest again?
May 26th.
Oh, I can't make it.
Shut up.
Fuck you, Joe.
He's just fucking with you. I would sure like to go. That's just not in the budget so much, but man, because I'm so far down here, I'd sure love to go.
It is a good fest, regardless of whatever else is going on. It is a good fest for a good.
It sounds like a great time. It sounds like a lot of fun.
You probably have to travel just as far as I have to travel drunken one.
Really?
Yeah, but he's not in Canada, so.
Well, that's true too. The flight's totally different. Where are you? You're outside of Austin, are you?
I'm like just north of Houston.
Houston, okay.
So Intercontinental Airport, where I'd be flying out from,
Probably get a one-stop flight to Toronto.
Do you have a passport, Drunken One?
No, I'm definitely out there. No, I have no interest in all that. That's the deal breaker. I think I don't have a passport.
It only takes Nick 2 minutes, 2 hours, to fly over. Nick Drunken about 5 hours to fly it.
Yeah, if I were to drive it, it'd be like a 16, 17-hour drive to drive it.
Wow. Holy mac! Yeah, definitely be worth taking a flight. I mean, depending on cost, it's just so much easier.
If I didn't have the ability to fly in there for like $350, I probably wouldn't go.
Oh wow! Yeah.
I think it's not far enough. I don't think it's too far for Rodney to not join. I think he should come.
Rod's he's up there. He's up there.
Yeah, Rod. You only drive like 6 hours, buddy. No, just from your neck of the woods, if you drive up through
Toronto, we drove to Detroit, stayed the night, and then went to Toronto.
Yeah, but like from your neck of the woods, if you go Google Map it, it's like 5.5, 6 hours from your neck of the woods.
How?
To where? On Niagara Falls?
He says how?
You're
towards Buffalo that way.
Yeah, well, maybe if you go through Detroit, I don't know, but it's
Detroit.
Remember, it's in Niagara Falls.
Before it took like 11 or 12 hours.
No, don't go through Detroit.
No, so where
4
you're
hours-
in like
4 hours
the
to
we'll say
Detroit.
Cincinnati,
Yeah.
Independence area. 2 night. We'll just put what is it? What is the actual name of Ridgeway? Ridgeway, Ontario, right?
Yeah.
Fort
Ridgeway,
Erie.
Ontario.
Yeah.
It is
1,000 miles to pay. Much for half as many years as you get in go through Iowa.
What's happening? 7 hours.
You're coming in out. You're coming in out. Yeah, you're breaking up, bud.
7 hours and 14 minutes according to Google Maps. So if you drove a little faster, maybe like 6.5 hours.
That's like going towards Buffalo, then, right?
Yeah. No, Detroit. Yeah, if you go to Detroit around and don't go through Canada, Detroit to Buffalo is about 6 hours. If you go through Canada, it's about 4.
See, Beer Zerker, there's a guy that needs to come down to the Chad's Fest to hang out at the tent.
Yeah, he's not like he's fucking 12 billion miles away or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Also needs to flip his camera about 90 degrees.
I think
You've had one too many Sing Taos, I think.
Beer Zerker's just hanging out sideways. No
Sing Tao.
I think I might try to go down and see the Special K crew at some point. They're only down in Louisville.
The reviewer guys.
Oh man, that'd be fun. Yeah, be sure to take some video there. Those guys are idiots. I love them to pieces. They're just down here. They come young, dumb, and full of cum.
Jesus Christ!
Those boys, they're a lot of fun.
They're not too far from where Todd is down there, so
Yeah.
Young, dumb, and full of innocent gun.
go down to Against the Grain Brewery.
I'll be right back.
Meet up with them. That's a good brewery.
No,
I like Against the Grain, but they're expensive is the problem.
Yeah, they are. Louisville's got a good scene. You don't even have to go to Against the Grain. Just the scene there is very cool. Hey, Rob, what part of Cincy? What area of Cincy are you in?
I'm actually in northern Kentucky, but right across the river at Independence.
Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, I think we're staying at the embassy. Right
Oh,
on the
yeah.
other side of the river. Yeah. 20th. Oh, the 19th.
See, when are you coming down?
The 19th of March.
Oh, March. Okay. Well, let me know if you got some free time up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rod, I will say this. I will speak on behalf of
Not
yours.
that far from Covington.
Great guy in person, piece of shit on the internet. But just to clarify.
He's always been gracious with me. I don't know what he does with you, but he's always been a cool guy.
Nah, he's pretty much
Well,
a
see-
douchebag on a scale of 1 to piece of shit.
No. See, here's how it goes, Rod. I'm nice up front, and then when I meet you, now I think, well, now we know each other, so now I can bust your balls online. It's fair game, right?
He doesn't have friends; he has acquaintances. That's how you rolls.
No, I have what my wife calls imaginary friends on the internet.
That's I didn't. That's a bit harsh.
Until she meets you, you're just a fiction of my imagination.
That's actually a good way to go about it.
Good way to look at it.
That
Actually.
is. Yep.
But you don't let like anyone meet your wife or your family, so yeah, you don't have any friends.
Yeah, if you're at Embassy Suites, you're like, shit, like a car ride is like 2 minutes from the brewery over Braxton.
All right, I'm game. Let's do it. Just tell me where to go.
Great Chinese food down there too in Covington. But you got like your spot. You like Chinese?
No.
How do you not like Chinese food? I thought everybody likes Chinese food.
He's as old as can be, but he's kind of like a millennial.
Millennials love this place. They got 150 beers and great Chinese.
Oh, see,
Is
I'll go there for that, but I won't. Not that
Is it organic and
Just get you chicken wings the whole time.
he just
Yeah,
as
see,
many
I
avocados
don't-
as you give to him. That's how he rolls.
Exactly. It's like I like coffee crusted steaks and avocado toast.
Crusted steaks.
York doesn't like Chinese food because it's too crunchy for him.
You're an avocado toast. Like, let's not get crazy. You're not a millionaire, buddy. Okay, let's settle down. You get the toast or the avocado, not both.
I like good barbecue. I'll just say that.
Next beer for me is the Breckenridge Brewery's Oatmeal Stout.
Breckenridge.
How'd you get that?
Wegmans at a Mix of Sixer because that's the type of beers that go in the Mix of Sixer. That Magic Hat, right?
Little clear track.
Magic Hat.
What did you? Okay, so honestly, Chris, what did you think about the Magic Hat? What was it? Heart of Darkness, was it?
Yep. It was
Did you
I haven't
like it?
untapped it yet, but it's yeah, I did. I didn't mind it. Give it a go.
Hey, drunken one, it's 9 o'clock down there, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is 9 o'clock.
Windows 10 was like, we're restarting the shit out of your computer. Stop all the updates.
Hold on now. Hold on. Don't tease me again. Don't tease. No,
I think your computer's trolling you. Like it's active the other day.
I'm tired of even talking about it. I'm sorry I bring such attention. Yeah, that damn thing, right? I need to get with my guy. Like I said, he's got my shit broke up into the SSD hooked up for me, and 2 of these external drive things, and he was moving some information. Whatever, I'll get back with that guy. He owes me money, and he's got work to be done over there, so I need to get back over there.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, all right, never that.
Yeah, you know how you deal with him? You backhand him. The backhand is the way to deal with him.
I know, right? The pimp hand is strong.
The pimp hand better be super strong. You better fix my computer, not make it restart on every night at 9 p.m.
9:02 every goddamn night. All right, let's go by that way.
I'm fascinated with Drunken One's map behind you. What are all those markers on?
Those are okay. When I first started doing the whole YouTube thing, it was more like I was doing home brewing things. Since then, I've learned more like beer reviewers, homesteaders, and crap like that. But for the most part, what's behind me, those names are all ones that homebrew. These were the original group of people, and at one time I caused myself too much work by saying, "Hey, let me know what area you're in," and I put little tags there, and that's what that's about. There's some old videos about it. It's a lot of work, is what it is.
A lot of UKers, it looks like, huh? Jeez.
There is a bunch of people in the UK. Thanks for bringing it up, Joe. Yeah. The three. I don't know how well you can see it. Our light's kind of crappy. I see if we can crank it up a little bit. Anyway, the 3 groups over there. I made it worse. The 3 rows to the far right to you are all like in the UK.
You're gonna have to watch that back, Drunken One. Drunken One, when you said "let me crank up the light," it went in the opposite direction.
I know, right? Yeah. Well, the lighting is poor here. Yeah, it could be worse, right? It could be worse.
Let me crank up the fuckers.
I'm doing the best with what I got. I want Nick's setup. He's got the freaking light set up.
Yeah, you want me to tell you something about Nick? You don't want anything to do with Nick at all.
Where's Nick with the robot?
Let's not.
Yeah, right here.
Next to the robot.
I have a desk lamp directly above my desk in a
nobody wants
white
that.
wall. So
I'm just lucky. Like this camera that I got lets in. I have 2 like random lamps on in my living room. It's really not that bright in here, and this.
No, it looks enough. It's enough. It's all right. Yeah, it looks enough.
I say this is a friend of some sort. Seriously, what do you got on your head? You need to take those off.
It came from Norse Brewery.
Right.
There's like a piece that goes in the middle that says Norse on it.
Mm-hmm.
I took it off, and it was fun for doing live.
Just because it came from Norse Brewery doesn't mean you have to wear it.
What brewery did it come from?
Very sound.
Well,
actually, the town I grew up in.
It's like Hammond River. Just because you go there doesn't mean you have to wear all the shirts. And all that
like
shit.
Admin is like,
what the fuck's your problem?
Yeah,
What's the problem with Hammond River?
Blueberry Ale? Who's looked at Blueberry Ale?
Why I took the
What's
Norse
the problem with Hammond River anyway?
Who is that guy? Who's that guy? He's on one of these beer things like this. He wears like Superman outfits or whatever. He wears like superhero outfits, and it's like, dude, it's one of the like what we're doing here. Anyway, this guy wears stuff. And I ask about it, and it's like, well, no, that guy always wears something. He wears
best superhero reviewing a beer ever? Question mark.
I don't. Yeah,
I'll be honest. I wear clothes every day too. So.
Well, no, I'm talking about like
that's unfortunate for you.
Clothes, like superhero clothes. Hey, I will. I'll write his name down next time or something.
Yeah, man.
I
actually would like to see that. That sounds kind of interesting.
No, he's and I ask about it. It's like, oh no, he does that all the time. I forget. I
seriously have never seen this guy. You're saying he wears like superhero outfits as he's reviewing.
Who is this?
Yeah, well, not like
United.
More like what we're doing here in a panel or whatever. But he's in the panel. But he's well enough known that he's on the panel. But I don't know him well enough to call his name.
Basement Beer Reviews. That's Jamie Zinger, Jace Westcott.
Is it? I get it now. No, it's all coming together. Yeah, he's like the guy that's
you sound a little bit. You sound a little bit like you have a cold. You okay?
Yeah, I have
me?
a cold.
No, seriously, do you or not? Because he's kind of a little different.
What?
Do you have cold?
Yeah, I have a cold.
Are you
Do you really?
medicated?
Yeah.
What you taking?
He's talking through his Jace Westcott voice changer machine.
Yes.
Chris, boom,
Yep.
boom,
Boom, baby.
Hey, by the way, the ironic thing was when I made fun of Nick with Hammond River shirts and stuff, I didn't notice that he was actually wearing a Hammond River shirt right now. I
No,
just
me
realized
either.
that. I just-
Me either.
I just
Well,
pointed out,
I had my
he's
camera
wearing
off
it.
doing the robot thing for a while. So.
So Nick,
You were?
yeah, Nick, you never talk
I'm
about
wearing a
Hammond
Hammond
River.
River shirt.
Yeah, you never
He
talk
doesn't
about
talk
Hammond
enough
River.
about Hammond.
They never
He doesn't
talk
talk enough
about
about
it.
Hammond.
So what are some of your favorite beers from them? I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
No, we don't.
Jesus is right. Quicksand Jesus Russian Imperial Stout.
Yeah, see,
There you go. That's what I was waiting for.
There you go.
No, seriously though, Nick, what is it? Is it the blood orange Hefeweizen? Is it the blueberry ale? Is it
The blueberry
breakfast
ale is
stout?
one of the best.
They're all 3.75s.
You were just let the man speak for fuck's sake.
I don't want to hear about Hammond River.
Let them open your mind to Hammond River, man. Maybe
You never had Hammond River. How would you know?
That's right.
They're one of the best breweries. coming
Because
out of New Brunswick.
I haven't heard about them on Todd's beer, East Coast beer news. If he hasn't talked about them, then they're not relevant.
What the fuck? Todd's no.
Is that like Todd?
Todd's from Nova Scotia. Like Todd the not Todd the beer whisperer. Todd the other guy. It's Todd Beal from.
Whoa! Todd the beer whisperer.
Maritime Beer Report.
No, that's Tom. That's Tom, not Todd.
Whatever. I don't care.
The Todd you like.
What was it? Yeah, Tom, Todd, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick.
Well, I mean,
it's all the same.
coming from someone who is called Mark Starr, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I get it.
Is this Weissman committee, Todd, that we're talking about right now?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
Yeah, no, it is. It
Oh,
totally.
yeah, it is. Yeah, you know, because New Brunswick is the Ohio of the East Coast.
Yeah, we're not talking about. Oh, Jesus. We're not talking about Todd from Rod's show, who's like an average human being. We're talking about Todd from the Winesman committee, who is not even a human being. Like he kind of lacks all the traits of being a human being. So.
The Todd we're reviewing is
hard on me.
the Todd we're actually referring to is Todd Beal from Maritime Beer Report. It's like an Atlantic, Canada beer blogger.
It's beer bong.
How exciting!
It's beer bong.
Mm-hmm. Does he break a lot of news, Nick?
I don't think he's been that active lately.
Oh shit! Them are fighting words. You all right? You gonna fight him?
No,
you should.
I'm not gonna fight Todd. I like Todd.
Remember when he left Jim Sears' channel? Remember that? That was fucked up.
Oh man. Yeah. Jim Sears still doing his channel?
Yeah, he just doesn't do the little hangouts anymore. Still does like the hiking videos and like the Garmin
Friday share beer thing.
No, that's Joe D, but it's close.
Whatever. It was like I forget what it was. He used to be on
Todd, Joe D.
Joe
I remember tuning into
changed it to Saturday.
Todd, this is God.
Todd the beer whisperer.
What were you saying, you?
Todd the beer whisperer.
No, I remember tuning into Jim's channel only when Lee or Nick would be on just to troll them. It's like, you know, we're already increasing viewership by like 50% with me showing up, you know, only when they were on.
Sounds like Chris's channel most of the time. I love it, Chris.
It totally sounds like my channel.
Fantastic. I'm surprised you're awake.
Fantastic.
You were. What's up with this?
Not
It was
on
the
Friday.
weekend, right? Yeah.
It is Friday. I
did
was
you
tired
drink some
yesterday. I was
extra
up
cream?
at 9 o'clock.
Who's that? Grimross? Isn't that another? Or is that a new? Is that Nova Scotia or is that New Brunswick?
No, that's New Brunswick.
Is it New Brunswick? Okay.
But not one of my favorite breweries around here. It's like a Belgian style amber lager, but it's got a little butter popcorn going on.
Oh boy!
Belgian style.
You better plan B it and call it your popcorn cream ale. Get on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a little bit better than popcorn cream ale, but it's pretty close.
I think a Belgian style amber lager is like the epitome of homebrew. It is like.
What are you saying, bud?
Sorry.
What's the New Brunswick breweries? I never see one New Brunswick brewery yet.
Really?
You haven't seen any New Brunswick?
You've never seen Pump House Blueberry out there?
Okay.
I don't.
I guess lots of like we've got Nova Scotia and one from PI and shit, but no Newfoundland breweries either.
Okay, Chris said, what were you saying? What the fuck are you wearing on your head right now?
You've had Moosehead, haven't you?
He is.
Yeah, he's a hockey player with horns.
He's in full berserker mode right now.
I didn't see the top thing. It looked like some kind of like augmented reality fucking VR helmet or something like that.
It's just an Ovechkin visor, no big deal. He's got
Right.
You never
Beer's
watched
like, wait a
Channel
second, I
8.
can't wear my horns and he can wear that crap. Wait a second.
Well, that's Berserker's gimmick. See, Redbeard's gimmick is his beard, and then somehow his glasses played into it.
You guys are giving him a hard time and like making him feel uncomfortable about Viking horns. This is not okay.
Well, listen, Redbeard gets shit on because
part of the support group.
Cheers to you, man. I appreciate it.
Listen, Berserker, if you don't get shit on, then no one likes you. So you have to shit on everybody because that's just how it works.
That works. If you don't get shit on, you should just leave.
Yeah, because then no one cares about you. But you get shit on, that makes them love you.
It's a cage full of monkeys throwing shit at each other. That's all it is.
It's not settled down.
If you want to see people like you, start doing the robot thing.
No, that is honestly the one time where attention. I hate Nick for that. Like, I don't hate Nick as a whole. Nick's a good guy. I like Nick specifically for that. I wanted him to leave. I was hoping he would be blocked from future shows.
You know, that's what they call that.
Nick did that, and I wanted to literally kill him. Like, what?
I believe it was.
That's what young kids call cringe-worthy, right?
And also, just to point out, there's 2 points that came out of that entire thing. Was number one, whatever Nick did, and however we feel about him, that was the first point. Everyone has their opinion, but whatever, Nick's piece of shit. The second point is, Raining on Your Parade loved what Nick did, so that justifies that Raining on Your Parade is also a huge piece of shit. So,
like I've always said.
Yeah, you were right again. That's twice now in his life.
Remember that time at the beer analysis that Joe agreed with Greg? That was weird.
Dude, I'll tell you something about that. After I left the hangout, I vomited 68 times because of that. It had nothing to do with the beer I drank. It had mostly to do with my opinion of myself after.
Then he went and jumped in front of a bus.
I was thinking about it, but then I was like, I kind of value my life slightly more than Greg's, but just slightly. It almost happened still. But yeah, that was a terrible night. Yeah, it was a terrible night. Like Greg sitting there saying things that like I agreed with. I didn't know how to react. I just kind of wanted to leave.
Yeah,
I still feel fucking messed up about it.
My stomach still turns.
I'm gonna go vomit a few more times and then work it all out of my system. Like I was dry heaving as he was speaking. I had to fucking turn my camera off. It was terrible. You know what they say about the blind squirrel. Once in a while, they agree with Greg and then have a hard time looking at themselves in the mirror. That was me that night, so it happens.
You looked in the mirror before going to bed and went and thought about your life decisions and what you've done with your life.
Yeah, now I was like, why am I in a hangout with Greg? Why is he right? He's never right.
Joe, those are the things that worry you about yourself. I've seen
that night, because I was hammered and also fresh off agreeing with Greg, so it just wasn't a great time. And you showed up real late. We were talking, and I was like, oh, we're having a great conversation, but then in my mind, I'm like, I hate Greg. He's a piece of shit. Why I agree with him? Just simple things like that. It was tough. It's hard to deal with. I don't know. It happens.
Oh, elevator.
Yeah, fucking. How do you deal with that, Chris? That's so loud on the stream. I can't imagine in person how it is. Like Nick's loud. Nick's can you like borrow a CPAP machine for someone for Nick for just being at your place for something? He's gonna need it because that's gonna be terrible for him.
I'm pretty sure Nick's gonna be drunk every night anyway, so he's a pass out.
That just means more robot sounds. Have fun.
There you go. Oh, there we go.
That is not an elevator.
That's way better than my elevator.
Until it happens 17 times at night.
No, I don't. I'm glad you have some background music here because I didn't want to sing a cappella.
That's right.
Right, Chris?
It's singing on the
tent. Is it a cappella? Is that what?
That's what he was saying. A cappella.
It's not a cappella. It's a cappella. It's a cappella.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A cappella, la la la.
But I'm gonna sing a cappella.
La 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 la.
What do y'all drink?
Is Berserker trying to bring like some kind of snake out of a basket somewhere? Like I don't know.
Right.
We don't even know where. We don't even want to see that snake come up. All right.
Yo, Berserker, you need to go look at like the live stream and see your camera's not the right way, so it's like you're floating above us, which is pretty fantastic.
I'm not sure if you're aware. He must be aware.
Someone was talking about Spider-Man earlier. Clearly, it's Berserker you were talking about. Talking on the side of the wall somewhere.
I don't know who that guy is. I'll have to keep moving around and finding that guy. I haven't seen him in a minute, but it was like a big stream like that or a big panel like this. And
yeah, we need some background music.
And I was like, well, what's up with that guy? What's up with that guy? And they seem to, he just does that. Okay, well, whatever. Teach their own, But I guess he dresses as superheroes each time. Whatever.
Teach their own, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Yeah, teach their own. Yeah, whatever.
Get my guitar.
As long as you're not. I was told once that you can stack your BBs as tall as you want. Just don't let them roll onto my property. You can do what you want to on your side of the, you can do what you want. I don't care what you're doing. You can stack your BBs as high as you want. Just don't let them roll onto my property. That's
Good
fair.
advice to live by.
That's fair. It doesn't make much sense, but in theory, you get the point. Do what you want to over there. I don't care.
Control your BBs.
Right. Control your BBs.
Take very good care of them. Yeah.
I heard it said. I just didn't make any sense to me, but you get the idea. Yeah.
Well, random stray BBs. If you go when you're mowing your lawn, those get sucked up in your lawnmower. Those could be catastrophic.
Projectiles, by golly, they're projectiles.
I can cause some shit right there.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
What are you gaming, Chris?
Currently?
Yeah.
I'm not playing nothing right now.
Okay. You were kind of looking like you were playing a game there.
No, there's something else.
He's playing a game all right. He's playing a game all right.
It's a joystick by itself.
Yeah, it's just a joystick. And he's playing it well.
Yeah.
He's got a strong grip on it. He's got to make sure that.
Just make sure your tripod is strong and it's not going to fall anywhere to where we can see any more of what we're saying.
Yeah. Nick. And also no more fucking robot voices.
Red Racer for Berserker right there.
Oh, classic.
Red Racer.
Oh, classic, baby.
All right. On a totally different note, my kid is back from Forgotistan. He's going to be here for a month, and then he's going back over there for just a couple of weeks, just enough to close out doing his business over there, and then he's going to be back, and he's going to be a Texas state trooper. He's going to be a guy in a very, very big flat hat that pulls you over on the freeway if you're going 3 miles over the speed limit.
Yeah, nice. Does he live in the same area that you do?
I'm sorry. Do it again.
Does he live in the same area, your son?
He does now. I mean, for the next month anyway. No, he was staying in Afghanistan or whatever.
Yeah, no, but I meant like in the States when he comes back. Where was his?
Oh yeah. I think he plans on staying local. He's been over there for a while, and he served his military training. Did his time over there. He did the training here. Went over there to do, and then came back, and then he went back over there on contract. So it means it's just a little more shady than military because he's on contract. So anyway, he's back here for a month. He's going back over there just enough to finish up a last little project that'll take another month or two, and then he's coming back here for good, and he's going to be state trooper, Texas state trooper. Nice. So he's got it all going. Again, I said it was a side note. Sorry, it had nothing to do with beer drinking, but my kid's back. My kid's back.
That's good.
So that's a good feeling. Yeah.
That's a better little story, or something to talk about other than Nick and his fucking terrible robot voice. Yeah, it's a little.
I love the robot voice. We need to have the helmet guy turn his camera sideways. Zerker, turn your.
Zerker's the best like that.
He's doing the robot sideways, which is the best thing about it.
My neck has already got this crick in it, No. Zerker's all right. Just turn your shit in the other direction, bro.
Berserker going waist down here. This is problematic. If he was Nick, you'd be kicked out.
Yeah. Let's not go there. Anyway.
If this was Nick,
it'd be censored, yeah.
I like the tinfoil horns. That's awesome.
Beerzerker's been. How long have you been on YouTube, Beerzerker? Has it been 5 years?
2014, I think. But I like the homebrew too. I was gonna say the buddy there from Texas. Next beer I want to brew is I want to do an Irish stout with rye. We got the Irish yeast packet and everything. Yeah.
You're from Texas way?
No.
No. I'm from Alberta, like straight above you, like once you go north of Montana.
Alberta, Canada.
Oh yeah, well that's north, all right. Okay, yes sir, I get it. Right, I guess I missed some clues there along the way.
You got a nice map behind you.
Check out that map. He's somewhere there, real high.
How's it snowing up there? Now how's it going? How's it snowing up there? You know,
it was really cool actually. We got a bunch of snow, and then the winds picked up really bad, and then we got like 5-foot drifts everywhere. So everywhere there was like
awesome.
Oh, high five!
Yeah,
I can't wait to jump right into that.
We had a blizzard warning last night. It was a lot of fun. Totally enjoyed it. All of it.
Yeah,
all the blizzards.
Yeah, I was like,
shit, actually.
Used to blizzard.
Oh, let's talk about the. Oh, I forgot I was going to talk about what happened to me this morning after the blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
So I get home from work last night. And I pull in my parking spot, and nothing's going on. There's no rain, no nothing yet. And as the night progressed, it started raining. Then it started snowing. Everything. I went to bed, woke up, massive amount of snow outside. I go to my car. I noticed that I left the window open.
Oh shit!
Fuck.
Oh shit!
You know what they say about that? That's on you. That's what they say.
It was totally on me because you know what? Because obviously you guys know. Obviously I vape, right? So I guess I didn't close my window apparently. So open the car door. Okay, there's about 5 inches of snow on the side of my car because everything's blowing that way onto my car.
Oh,
so
shit.
There's 5 inches of snow on my car, and then there's this big wide open gap. I'm like,
oh shit!
Open the car door. There's about 4 inches of snow on the car seat. The whole fucking dash is covered in snow. Like, you gotta be kidding me. So
how Polish are you?
So anyway,
See, I wasn't gonna say that, Joe. You know, I was just.
I'm Polish, so I could ask him. I guess that's
I was so fucking angry. So anyway, I cleaned it all off. I went back in the apartment, grabbed a couple towels to put down on the seat. It's fucking soaked. I go on my way to work. I get on because the snow was blowing so hard on the one side of my car. I get on the highway. I'm going 80 kilometers an hour. All of a sudden, my car starts shaking, like bad, vibrating like crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? Found out later, it's because there was so much fucking snow and ice in the wheel wells of the rims of the car.
Off balance.
It unbalanced my car, and I was fucking freaking out. Came back home, everything was fine. Everything was melted off and everything like that. That was my exciting day at work.
Yeah, nice. Wow, that's
you know how dumb of a story that was? Your cat staring you down and going, God, you're such an idiot. You're such he's looking at you. He's like, you're a piece of shit. It's like, just close your windows next time, douche. What are you doing?
Well, even with the windows closed, that doesn't keep the shaking down.
Now I'm petting you.
In the wheel wells and shit. Yeah, that's my
stuff. I love you again. You give him food and everything's
fantastic. This is gonna be Nick's best friend for a week.
Yeah, you better watch Nick around that cat.
Not a little duct tape won't take care of. Oh wait, who said that?
She does great robot voices too.
Oh, Nick, we found you a wife right over here, a cat wife. For 3 days, you're going to be in heaven.
Right.
No.
Things are getting dirty.
She's messing up the other stream going on right now. Take anything, okay? Don't be jealous.
The My Free Camps.
What? No.
Don't be jealous. She's super jelly, bro. Come on.
So anyway, it ended up being a good day at work. I made a ton of money, even though it was a day shift.
Today was a good day.
Nice.
And who said that? Was that Ice Cube? Where's my shirt at?
Where's my shirt at?
What happened to Yord? He just fucked off? What an asshole.
Well, he's probably drinking some NyQuil.
Probably. He had that 14% 4D, and he fucking probably fell out right at his wherever he was sitting. His wife's gonna come over and yell at him. That's how he rolls. He's an old man.
Well, I told that story. Now we're down to 4 viewers. All right, thank you very much.
You keep blaming the robot.
That's on you.
Well, I mean, that is all on you. Like that entire
story. On me.
See, we haven't heard shit from Rod, but you know he pops in with something like that. What's going on with you, Rod? Where's the cheap beer? Yeah, you. It's your turn. Let's hear from old Rod.
I'm just here. I'm about to go to bed here in a second. I get up freaking early and go to work for the man.
Again?
Work for the man.
For the man.
On a Saturday. It's like office.
Oh. Welcome to
Pass
my
today?
Passed it to the man.
Lumber got me.
Oh boy. Passed it to the man. Boom goes the dynamite.
Right.
Did you get the TPS report, Rod?
TPS reports are all screwed up right now.
How about Staplers?
Did you get the memo?
Yeah.
How's your Staplers looking? You know,
Make sure you get another copy of that memo.
So I can match and burn his place down.
Mm-hmm.
The Swinline stapler.
Michael Bolton? Like the singer? Yeah, but I'm not really a fan
I love
of
Michael
his.
Bolton.
Yeah.
I told the guy I like Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolton,
Which one is your favorite?
even though I'm not a fan of him, if you saw like last year, he did a bunch of like random kind of cameos. He was on like Last Week Tonight with John Oliver and a few other things. I think it was him and Kenny G. They both seem like actually really fucking cool guys, despite my distaste of their music.
He's a bit of a cinephile, isn't he?
Nice.
That's why Beer likes him.
He did good stuff with Lonely Island. It was fantastic.
What happened there?
So we were talking about Scottish ales earlier, and
Yes,
I
sir.
brewed a Scottish ale with the hops called Glacier.
Okay.
And I really good for that. They're very peaty.
Uh-huh.
They're a bit stronger than like your Goldings or whatever. If you get your hands
Okay.
on some Goldings,
I got an assist.
I'll look it up, man. This has been a style of beer that I've never actually gotten into. I picked it up because it was something I hadn't tried. It says Scottish ale. I looked through the bottle. It looked pretty dark. I love stouts, this is. I don't know anything about beer. Y'all are way smarter than I am. Anyway, this Scottish ale thing is something between like a red beer or maybe a brown, but more like red, and a stout. It's kind of like that in that it is very malty. IPAs are cool, and I dig hops, but no, I like a good heavy malty beer.
Now, I got to take out. Before I take out, the one thing I do want to say is when you say we're all smarter than you, did you just listen to Chris's story? That's like justification that not everybody is.
Well, y'all are smart about things. You've experienced a bunch of different flavors and a bunch of different brands and so on. And
not me. I got baby
Joe sent. Joe, I am toddler palate. Yes, sir. By all means. Joe's the first one that sent me a sour beer, and that was very interesting. It was definitely not like any other beer I've ever tried. Average Joe himself, Mr. I have so many subscribers on my brand new channel. Hey, like that sent me some badass beers, and that one in the green bottle I loved especially. What do they call it? Heineken.
That was it. You never had Heineken before.
Man, that was awesome.
That was a can though. That was a crazy can. It was super fresh. It wasn't skunky. It's amazing.
Anyway, I got a lot to learn when it comes to beer styles and this and that. But yeah, the sour beer was awesome. But that's the first time I've ever tried a Scottish ale. And like I said, I'm going to talk to my brew guy and find out, because I'm sure he's got some kind of recipe for that, or I'll dig one up off the internet or I get a book. Anyway, I want to brew that. I want to do that. No rhyme intended there. It's going to be great. I can't wait. No rhyme intended.
You brew that.
I'll brew that, baby. I'll brew it and I'll drink it, by golly.
All right, boys. I'm taking off. Have a good one.
Where you going?
I'm going to play with my tripod.
Come on, Joe Fish.
Right, Nick?
I don't care what you call your dog.
You're going to Skype it up?
You're going
to Skype it up? Man. I can't get enough robot talking. I'm going to...
Look at Nick looking all refreshed.
Yeah.
See?
Did you still want to do a dual review of that at some point?
If I can grab it locally, sure. I have to see if it's available locally, because I don't know if it is anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, if not, if you want to just get for hammered tonight, do it. But I mean, it's up to you.
Hey, where the fuck are you going, man? You act like you have a life. Come on now, you're pulling that.
Oh, baby.
Well, settle down, Joe. Let's not get crazy with theories and speculation.
You're doing your trailer for your video, your channel, right?
No, I'm gonna go privately talk with you because he's a great.
Hey, Joe, it's like March now.
Yeah, no, so next Thursday.
You're thinking like first week of January.
Who said? Yeah, no, it's gonna be a perfect release. Just trust me. Trust me. Anyone know about April Fool's Day? Have fun.
Surprise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, have a good time.
Surprise, motherfucker.
All right, boys. Have a good one. Nick, behave yourself.
Thanks, Joe, for joining us on the time.
Later, brother.
Good seeing you, Berserker, too, as well. Playing me off, boys. Perfect.
He's playing you out. He's playing you out. Take care, Joe.
Now that Joe's gone, I'm gonna behave myself and drink this badass.
That's a good beer. That's a very good coffee beer.
Mm-hmm. I've been sitting on this for a few months, so I need to get rid of it because it's coffee.
Who goes there? What is that?
Dieu du Ciel, Péché Mortel, Coffee Imperial Stout.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like
fancy ass name.
Nick must be off tomorrow.
Yeah. My morning thing for Saturday morning got postponed till Sunday, so my early morning Sunday.
12% something.
Fucked up.
Is that like a 12% there, Mr. Nick?
9.5.
Oh, I'd do it too. You gonna take a picture with it?
Oh, of course I am. But Péché Mortel is one of the better breweries coming out of Quebec.
Is it? Okay.
You mean Dieu du Ciel is one of the better breweries?
What did I say?
You said the beer name is the brewery.
Oh, well, yeah, but either or, yeah. Dieu du Ciel is one of the best breweries in Quebec right now. They have been for years.
Them and Unibrew are really big, well renowned.
And what's the other one?
Like Marcel, his favorite beer.
Trois Mousquetaires. Trois Mousquetaires is another good one.
I've never heard of them. Like Marcel, his favorite beer, or what he says his favorite is what is it? Le Fin de Mont. Yell.
Whoopsie.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Le Fin de Mont.
Nope. I'm not a fan of Unibrew.
You don't like Le Fin de Mont?
No,
I'm
man.
not a fan of any of the Unibrew.
It's too Belgian-y for me.
Well, it's supposed to be Belgian.
It is a Belgian kind of
I mean, that's what you're going for with that beer.
It's way too much like it's supposed to be.
Stick.
Again, why I don't like it.
What are you saying? It's very true to style. It's very true to style. Is that the deal?
Right. It's supposed to be that way.
Oh, okay.
I agree again, but that's a style that I keep trying when I find new ones, but I haven't come around to yet. So that's what I'm saying. It's too Belgian for me.
Yeah, I'm just trying to learn. I'm just trying to learn here.
It can't be too Belgian.
It's too Belgian European for me.
It's too yeasty.
You just don't like the Belgian style that much.
It's the yeasty flavor. When the yeasty flavor is like up front like that, I've had several Belgian style beers, quads and stuff, where that yeast is more masked by like the sugar and stuff, and I've liked those beers. But when the yeast is up front like that, I'm not there yet. I still try them though.
Okay. Well, at least it's, you're giving an honest effort.
When I say too Belgian, I mean too much yeast flavor, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. At least you're willing to give it a try, so that's cool.
No. Coffee's got a little stale.
Nick doesn't need my.
Oh my god, that's smooth.
What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Péché Mortel from Dieu du Ciel.
Oh, nice.
It's a year old.
Oh, fancy.
So it's
no, not so nice.
How's the coffee flavor in there after being
the coffee's turned a touch stale, but it's mellowed out to fuck. It's nice. Nice and smooth.
Yeah, coffee's one of those flavors that I've heard will fade, like a hoppy presence. A coffee flavor can fade as well.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I'm drinking it now, because I was thinking of maybe saving. I bought 2 bottles of Dieu du Ciel last summer in Nova Scotia when I was down at a boutique shop in Halifax. And where they keep all kinds of craft beer from all across the world. And anyway, this one here had gotten a year old, and I'm thinking I was hoping to save it for a beer analysis at some point, but we never got around to it.
You said like a boutique shop, and they've got beer in there. I'm thinking when I think of boutique shop, I'm thinking like crafty, things that aren't beer anyway. Craft like knitting, sewing, something like that. Maybe some what do you call it? Things where commission paid things where you bring your crap there, and you're talking about beer.
You make it seem like it's Michael's.
Yeah. The specialty shop is
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I think of like a girl's place, something where you get some crocheted goods or whatever. But you're talking about they got beer in there.
I think in Canada, it's different than how we think about it.
Yeah,
I guess so. Yeah,
I'm not
guess
talking like buying dirty undies. No, not dirty undies, but like sex toys.
I'm going to the sex shop.
Sex shop. That's it.
Nick, what is going on, bro?
I know, right? Yeah,
the dildos.
Yeah.
I remember the Simpsons used to have that one-liner that they would always put at the end of the show. They'd have that one-liner. Tonight's one-liner we're not talking about dirty undies. That's our tonight's one-liner that is awesome. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead with your story. I'm sorry to interrupt.
I don't really know if they got a beer list here, but I mean, up in Canada, we've got like government-run liquor stores, right? Except for in Alberta, where they have liquor stores at every corner, right, Berserker?
Okay, growlers on tap. Awesome,
anyway,
awesome.
But yeah, no, this isn't really kind of a poor example, but this is the name of the place that I got it at, where they have all kinds of like wine and spirits and beer, mostly a lot of worldwide craft beer, like U.S. and different parts of Canada and Europe. I know I got a couple of really nice, like authentic German lagers from here. But anyway, I made a stop there and spent like
awesome
$80 in beer or something.
It looks like if you bring a growler there, that you ain't getting much of a break between 32 and 64 ounces. That's just double the damn price, you know. Matter of fact, the propeller, the one in the middle there, the screen just moved on me again. That's actually more expensive, you know.
That propeller Baltic Porter is not bad.
No, it's literally double the price. No, now that I'm looking at it again, yeah, it's literally double the price.
They're all just double the price.
They don't really have like a list of what beers they have. Let me see what they got. What do they have?
I was saying, the kind of deal, you're getting a few more ounces, you know, just more quantity, more quantity at cheaper price. No, it ain't that way. No, you get 32. It's it's double the 32.
Soda City, Trailway.
I just saw your message, Chris.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's what's good. I'm not gaming.
Okay.
Actually, what do they have for Nova? Let me take a look, see what they have for United States U.S. beers here and at the moment. Anchor, right? Yeah. Anchor, Brooklyn Lager. They got Sriracha Ace.
Sriracha Ace, I like that one.
I like Evil Twin even more. Cocoa Jesus.
I gotta still drink that. It's in my cellar.
Oh man! See, I would love to get my hands on a Cocoa Jesus. That would be awesome.
Nobody puts their hands on Jesus. I tell you that.
Yeah. That's the stuff from
what I say is basically, oh Jesus, I'm gonna put my hands on that.
Stuff from the brewery.
Hands on everybody else.
Yep.
What else
is it? $23? Oh, it's a $7.50.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean, look, it's $7.50, but it's the brewery. Brewery's fucking expensive. Hey, look, there's brewery share this OC for $31.
My review I uploaded was from the brewery. But it's Gary Brewery Tarot. They're hot and rough. I just uploaded that tonight.
Okay.
This is tart and sour.
Yeah, we get some of the Tarot there.
What did you say, Chris?
How much was it? No, seriously, because I'm looking at the brewery stuff.
The price I got, you're not going to get it. It was like I got it for $3.99.
There you go.
See, right. It was 27 cents. Yeah, no, I got all 100 of them. You know, right.
It was in a basket by the door. It says 2 for 1.
Right, it says Rod, shop here.
They had to get rid of them to clean
Rod
up. Rod
finds those baskets.
I've been up and down in the brewery beers. I'm not a huge fan of them, despite all the hype I heard previously.
Oh, Berserker's got the guitar out now.
So those are like a limited edition or something? Those brewery edition?
Well, some of them are like seasonal, and some they have all the time, but they're known to be a pretty good brewery, or it's supposed to be.
Right.
I just haven't been as impressed.
They just didn't live up to your expectations. Yeah. You just all right. No, I can understand that. I get it. All right. Alright, even for 27 cents a bottle, it ain't worth it. no, I'm just teasing, obviously. But.
I can't complain what I got. I mean, I think I rated it like a 74 out of 100. So
okay, no, that's fair. Yeah.
It's not a bad score. It's just I expected more, I guess.
Right. You said already that it had quite a bit of hype on it, so you're kind of going to it with a different idea.
Elevator.
Have you tried those, Beard? What did you think about them?
I've never tried them.
I've never heard of them.
I think it's California.
Beard's done a bunch of reviews. Have you looked to your Untapped or whatever you do, and have you tried those?
What's that?
Those brewery ones, spelled with a UE, and it's like brew. The ones they're talking about.
I don't think so. No.
No sabe nada. I get it. All right. So you hadn't been there. All right.
Give me the pass on my stick.
That's what she said.
Nice. Well played.
Anyway, we're gonna take it offline now. We're not really talking about much, but just Nick's not got the robot voice anymore, so I'm happy with that. But anyway, we're gonna take it offline. We're gonna chat for a little bit offline. I'm gonna be getting off. That totally exactly what I wanted to. But anyway,
I heard you got the little pause in there.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching on the tent on our little hangout here. You guys have a great night, and hopefully I'll be uploading something in the next couple of days. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, thanks guys for joining me on the panel, and you guys have a great night. Okay?
Yeah.
Hugs.
Oh, big hit, baby! You are down.